that was back, both back. That's a great, I love that one. I feel very accomplished besides having to do pull-ups, which I didn't shoot any of. I should have, but I was kind of in a crabby mood while I was doing it. I'm like, I don't want to shoot myself do these pull-ups, chin-ups, pull-ups. Anyway, yeah, felt really good about that. That's a good one. It makes you feel like you accomplished something. The really good news today for me is that I maxed out the Selectex, the 52.5 pounds. I did 50s on the pullovers for on the ball when you do on your back and you do the pullover, and then on the deadlifts I did the 52.5. So it's time to get some heavier weights. I'm not going to be using the next setup. What's the next setup of weights, Lori? It's something to 90. We think maybe 10. So I can't remember exactly, but it goes up to 90 pounds. I don't see myself curling 90 pounds in the next 60 days, but that's going to be an investment in our future. Lori's moving off of the sports blocks, which only goes 24. She could already lift heavier than that now, but being in the pregnancy, she's taking it kind of at a slower pace and going to jump back up. 10 to 90. 1090, yeah, so, okay, that's what they're called, is the 1090s. Awesome news for that for me. I felt good about that. Yeah, it's a Friday. It's my favorite day of the week so far. Got some good projects delivered, and tomorrow's football game early, so that's gonna be exciting. We'll have to get chores in early so we can enjoy the game. But now it's time for breakfast and get the kids to school, because that's what you do when you have kids who go to school. Here we go, a little pit stop before we hit the office. Gonna get the TV. We have a 50-inch plasma sitting in our living room for like a year now. So finally got in the truck after a year, and it's been driving around in the back of my truck for a week. We're gonna pop over to the Superior Repair, see if we can get out of my truck and into their office and see if it's fixable. There's one HDMI port on the back that's broken. It's the only HDMI port there is on the TV that's old enough. All right, headed home again for a little while. I've got, Lori and I have a guy meeting us at the house to talk about some investments and things, and get some lunch right beforehand. And I realized that, my goodness, on days that I lift, I am hungry. And so I decided to go eat something. Obviously, see the kids too, but anyway, I'll probably just stick home and work in the office at home the rest of the day, so I'm not driving around anymore, wasting time. I just found a bunch of messages in spam that turns out people have been trying to get in touch with me all week about some issues, so I'm gonna go and put out those fires. It's a whole bunch of projects that somebody wants done by the end of next week, so we'll make it happen. All right, now we're driving.
Dad, what's the pizza of the month?
Artichoke and spinach, I think. It's bedtime, and I've been sent to find a dinosaur who is somewhere in this living room, apparently. Success.